With Thrive Automator, there are plenty of workflows that you can create in order to automate your work. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to create an automation for users that try to access a course of your online school but do not have access to it. Now what you can do is to add them to your autoresponder and send them a welcome email with a discount code that they can use when purchasing the course. So in this case, I'm going to be protecting my course with a send-out product, which means that anyone trying to access it will have to go through the purchasing process and buy the product through send-out. Now keep in mind that this automation works only for the already existing users on your website. So the visitors who do not have an account will not be added to this workflow. For this walkthrough, you will need to have the following: a published Thrive Apprentice course that also needs to be added to a product. Then you have to use a checkout tool or a membership plugin for the purchasing process, and I'm going to be using Sendout for this example. Then you will have to use an autoresponder for sending out the discount email, and of course, you will also need to set up an automation in Thrive Automator. I will just briefly go over some of these steps, such as selling a product through Sendout or integrating with an autoresponder, and will not go into much detail about the process itself because we do have separate articles in our knowledge base that explain step by step the process of setting that up. Okay, so let's jump right into this video. So I have here my Thrive Apprentice course that I'm just going to go ahead and add to a product. Then in this dashboard to which I'm redirected, I will be able to configure who gets access to this product as well as which pages will be shown to those visitors and users who do not meet the permissions to access it. So let's just open the Access Requirements tab and make sure that we protect our course with a Sendout product. This way, when the purchase is made through Sendout, the user will get access to my online course. And just as I've mentioned, this is something that I've previously set up in my Sendout account. What I needed to do is create a Sendout product and then tie it to my Thrive Apprentice course so that the users who are purchasing the Sendout product will automatically be granted access to my online course. So this is the checkout tool that allows me to sell my course. Next, in the Access Restriction Rules tab, you can configure the pages that will be shown to the users who do not have the right permissions to access the product. And here we will focus on these two situations, the ones in which the user is not logged in, and then the situation for when the user does not have the right permissions to access the course, which in this case means that the user has not yet made the purchase. Now for the users who are not logged in yet, you can simply use the redirect to login and registration page option. And this is something that you can set up here in the Login and Access Restriction tab of your settings. And we do have separate articles in our knowledge base that explain how you can set this up. Okay, so back in our products, let's go to the Purchase Protection section and set up what will be shown for those users who have not yet purchased the course. So here you will have to select the Display Custom Content option. And I'm stressing here on the importance of selecting this option due to the fact that only the users who are landing on this restricted content type of page will trigger the automation in the backend. So make sure that this is the option that you select while setting this up. Now, of course, you can customize the custom content and make it match your offer. So here I'm going to keep the buy button, but I'm just going to customize it a bit. And then I'm going to change this image. Okay, so now I'm just going to link my button to the purchase link, and this is pretty much done. So here in Thrive Apprentice, you can generate a purchase link for your Sendout products by accessing the settings section and then heading over to the Sendout tab. Here, click on the purchase links card and simply select your product from this list. And as soon as you do that, the URL will be generated right here. As you can see, I'm going to highlight here the fact that by clicking on this button, the user will be added to the mailing list and that the discount code will be sent via email. So this is something that it's nice to inform the users about so that they know that by clicking on this button, they will be added to your mailing list and that they should also check their inbox for the discount code. Lastly, don't forget to highlight the fact that anyone clicking on this button will receive the discount code via email so that they can copy it and use it in the checkout process. Okay, now let's just save this page and save my option here. And now I can head over to Thrive Automator. Okay, so here I'm ready to add a new automation in which my start trigger will be this one, when the user tries to access a restricted course. And then here I'm going to add a condition so that it will only focus on the course that I've just worked on. Okay, and next let's continue with adding an action. And in this case, I'm going to select this one, add user in autoresponder. Then I'm selecting here the service that I'm going to use. And of course, the campaign that I've previously set up in my ActiveCampaign account. And now with this setup, I can save and publish my automation. Okay, now let's have a walkthrough to see how the user experience goes from start to finish. So I'm here on my course index page as a not logged in user, and I'm gonna try and access this premium course. Now, upon trying to access it, I will be prompted with this login and registration page, and once I add my credentials, I will be redirected to this restricted content page. Now I just need to go ahead and click on the buy button. This is already informing me that by clicking here, I'm going to be added to the mailing list and that I should check my inbox for a discount code. So I'm going to click on the buy button. And now before proceeding with the checkout, I'm going to go and check my inbox to see if I received the discount code. So here's the email. I can just open it and copy my discount. Now let's add the code here. Click on update. This is the new price that I'm gonna pay, and this is pretty much it. I can just click on the pay button, and now as simple as that, with this purchase complete and successful, I have been granted access to this previously restricted course. And that's how you can use Thrive Automator and Thrive Apprentice to automatically add your users to your mailing list and send them a discount code that they can use when trying to make a purchase. I really hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. As always, we have many more videos of this type available in our knowledge base, and I strongly encourage you to check those out as well.